Hi there, Aquarius. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at July 6 through July 12. And there's a lot of powerful energy at play this week, most of which is in Cancer, the sign of the mother, the maternal sign of the zodiac. And for you, your sixth house of hard work, service to others, health and well-being. Where are you on that page of your life? Are you looking after yourself? Are you eating right, taking multivitamins? Are you getting enough exercise? And most importantly, enough sleep. There's theory after theory and proof after proof that people need to get 8 hours worth of sleep. So it's really important that you are doing that. Even though I know many Aquarians feel like they can live and breathe on 3, it's not true, because your body obviously has to rest. It's not just your mind, it's your body. So this is a very interesting week with some powerful energies and personal emotions about to descend on us this week, with Wednesday, July 6th, the life-giving sun arriving at its once-a-year opposition with Pluto, which is transformative planet, which means that, say, for example, you have something that you feel is no longer useful to you, Pluto can come along and transform it, and you can make, lemonade out of lemons. So let's just put it that way. Depending on which side you choose, Aquarius, this is the day when you can either make a major power play or prepare to defend yourself. This face-off is a dress rehearsal for next week's battle between Pluto and Mars. On Wednesday, July 8th, when Mercury moves into Cancer, our ways of thinking and speaking become less rational and more subjective and instinctual. This kind of emotional influence could be a drawback if you need to be cool-headed and rational. But on the other hand, it's a perfect time to use your gut instincts. The subjective thought patterns of this planet sign combination affects travel, communication, and commerce over the next 3 weeks. Now, speaking about the next 3 weeks, it's going to be very, very interesting, because Venus, the goddess of love, decides to go retrograde. She retrogrades. She moves into Virgo on the 19th, and then she stays in Virgo for a week, and then she retrogrades into Leo, which of course is your opposite sign and your relationship zone, and she's out of phase August 1st through September 5, and then stays in Leo through October. This is a very long time for Venus to stay in any sign, and it's going to definitely have an impact on you and your relationships and how you feel about your partner, how you feel about being single, how you feel about the people around you who are in relationships, what advice you might give. I think Venus retrograde, it's a make up to break up to make up time. A lot of people break up and then they get back together again and everything's great. And then when Venus shifts again, they break up if it's meant to be. Venus comes along every 2-3 years and goes retrograde. She's not as often as Mercury going retrograde. And when she does, she creates quite the scene. And I think in Leo, which is the sign ruled by the heart, I think we're going to see a lot of breakups and engagements broken off, and people that we thought were happily married forever announcing a split. For example, Leo, Ben Affleck, has been, under quite the fire of getting a divorce from Aries Jennifer Garner. I think it's been in the press all year they're headed for divorce courts. The paparazzi are staked outside their place looking for any signs. Well, if it's going to happen, it'll happen when Venus is retrograde. It'll happen in August. And as much as I hope it doesn't happen, if any astrologer will say it'll be a true test. And it could even make them stronger. They could even announce they're having another baby or starring in a movie together. It doesn't necessarily have to be all bad. It can actually be a nice little bump for them where they realize that they're being silly and that they've got a great life, and let's stay together. Have a great week. Great speaking to you, Aquarius, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.